Hello, welcome back to this Let's Play of The Council, Episode 1, The Mad One. So, we just finished convincing Piaghi over there to give us a letter, and the game just finished telling me that there are invisible objects, hidden objects that I can find to make my life easier. So let's have a quick look around before we go and talk to the others. Anything over here I can pick up? No. Everything important in the game does seem to be highlighted by a white dot, so this shouldn't be too difficult to find what's useful, but I don't know if I can't go in there apparently. I don't know if when they said hidden objects they mean literally even this won't be a giveaway. Okay, can't go upstairs yet. Is there anything I could pick up around here? I could take notice of the door.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
I guess that's one way of putting it. So I'm still kind of at a loss as to what to think about this so far. Oh, hello. Devil's Fawn. Grant you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting your dialogue choice in a conversation you cannot carry more than 5. Okay, so if I get shoved into a conversation with somebody I haven't met yet and know nothing about, that's a good way to learn what not to say, I guess. Not exactly what I was hoping for when I heard there was hidden objects around here. Anything over here? Nope. What about the book? Yes, I can pick up the book. Come on, Louis.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Flip through it. I mean, it cost me no
Open
difficulty.
to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
So, what did reading that actually do for me? Because I picked it up anyway. I don't know. Okay, that seemed kind of pointless. There's something on a coffee table over there. Can I get around here? Yep.
I thought
not about
my
drinking
chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I set
There's a
foot
coin
on
by
the island,
Piaghi
I
down
haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaghi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States of America.
Oh, hello, chap.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is
I'm
an
surrounded
honor
by,
to meet
like,
Young
the
man,
Pope,
let's
the
keep it
President,
simple,
and
please.
a
Let us
lady,
forget
and
our
I'm
fancy
a
titles.
nobody.
Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's
Oh,
the
he's perceptive.
perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
He's perceptive and nosy. Those are worrying traits. Do not mention the letter.
At the
Don't
risk
be
of
an idiot.
disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
That's a safe
It so
thing topic,
happens
isn't
that
it?
Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming.
Okay, that felt like a safe deflection.
Speak for yourself, sir.
I feel like Trigger's going to be
Well,
his game.
my
Is
friends,
learning as much as I can
Do
whilst giving
any
as
of you
little.
know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
I already
So,
can.
if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Don't mention she's missing. Invent
Like
something.
you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the
I haven't
same
told anybody she's missing so
family
far.
here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Oh, Posh laughing.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Well, I'm guessing the necklace. It's a pretty distinct...
Good lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order.
Out
It's
in the
highest
open? That
distinction of
doesn't
the order
sound
in the
very
United
secretive at all.
States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
That feels very deliberate.
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start.
Ask
Do
that
you know
man?
that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat, very influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Okay, I don't entirely trust Washington because I do find just wearing that emblem out in the open kind of suspicious. But how much can I really get home to open up about Sarah while Piagi's there? I'm gonna go with Washington. Let's see what
Washington
he has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay
I actually
here.
trust Washington
Do
less than I
exactly
trust
as
Holmes
you
right
please,
now.
young man.
I'd rather stick with my enemies.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone
We'll look at those
missing.
character things in a
I
moment.
know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
Which
I
branch is my
didn't
mother?
know.
Hang on. I know I said I'm gonna look at the characters in a moment, but which journal. Mother Sarah de Richet is it the French branch that she's the head of, or she took over one of the most important secret societies, the Golden Order. Which branch though? Brought to the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe, and Central Africa. It doesn't mention which one she's in
Sorry
charge
to have
of.
made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
Then why is he
If
wearing
I
the
can
emblem
help
out in the open?
any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Oh, why? Let's learn about
Mother
Mortimer.
has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the Order in France. It
Thank
doesn't
you.
surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But
That's bad
I want
news.
this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
Yes,
And
yeah,
that
safe
is
face.
to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington.
I don't trust that
seem
at
to be
all.
very
How did he
familiar
come to
with
know
my
her?
mother.
When did he see her for the last? Oh, how did he come
Where
to know
did you
her?
first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil.
I thought we were
She
talking
was
about
introduced
we
to
were
me
thought we were
by a
talking about
mutual
Mortimer.
acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, She deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden.
Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
I can't do political. I'm not going to mention the Golden Order in I don't know.
My
to
mother has
anyone.
always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads.
What about the Jersey
What
Devil?
was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's
Don't
it.
supply the answer.
Thank
Test
you,
him.
sir. I was
Come on,
hoping to
Bowie.
speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed.
You're kind of
And
stressing
I am
that too much for me to
persuaded that Your
believe it.
mother's research is his main concern.
Let's not let it know that she has left.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Show the book found on the quay. Don't speak about the book. Let's not speak
Don't
about the book.
worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
I don't trust them. What worries me is I don't even know if I can trust Mortimer yet. And he's very pro-Mortimer at the moment.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent.
Backhanded
Seem to be
insults.
intrigued by
Or
that
compliments.
statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
Well, it's Zeus,
But I
what do you
must say,
expect?
he does have some outstanding pieces.
Bear. Whatever that means.
The statue is impressive, and so are the paintings. Rubens, the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting there is. I think I recognize a theme, but the style intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. And the artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Miss Adams is here to rest.
Oh, damn,
You
I
have
missed
perhaps
something
already
apparently.
come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
He does seem put out by...
perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
I'm missing all these
The
opportunities.
servant will accompany you to your rooms.
How are you supposed to know which abilities to buy? When can I even buy them? It hasn't told me like how I get more skill points yet. I mean, I presume just play the game, but, you know, it'd be nice. Okay, we're learning a lot about characters. I'll check those in a minute.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
You're a servant. Aren't you supposed to just show me where it is instead of just tell me?
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning. Sleep well.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Hang on, let's have a... Oh, so we're in a big corridor. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go the long way around to see what else is here. Let's have a look at some of these characters. George Washington. George Washington is the founding father and first president of the United States of America. I could have told you that part. Washington shared his life between military and political success. Very early on, he was introduced by Sarah de Richet in the upper circles of an influential society. From France, the Golden Order, he later took the helm of the American branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings incognito. Well, he's not being that incognito, is he? He's not really hiding who he is. Okay. Sir Gregory Home, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed royalist, Sir Gregory Home spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world. From the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading post in America, he stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt and being very attached to family values. He invested time in the working class, created charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Home always finds pleasure in attending the social gathering of his old friend Lord Mortimer. Okay, Elizabeth Adams. Elizabeth Adams is the daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. Ah, so that's why Washington had a little bit of a reaction. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder. Devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety, her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little help, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. Okay, so we're still at the point in history where mental illness isn't exactly diagnosed properly. I mean, I should have expected as much. Don't think I got anything else, did I? I got a new book or something. Not that one. Not that one. Oh no, it was this one, Parallel Lives. 1 skill point in Conviction. That might actually be... yeah, it'll be useful for me because I haven't got one. As soon as I figure out how to start equipping these books, that would be wonderful. Why do I have 2 of you? Have I already got 1 book equipped? I have no idea. Oh well, we'll figure that out later. So that's... my room's in that direction, apparently. Ooh, what's this?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh, you literally just... you had to barely walk anywhere to get to your room, right? I'm gonna go the long way around and see if I can find anything going this way. I'll let you know. Ah, just a coin. What are they even... are they literally just collectibles? Is that the gimmick? Just collect the coins, they are, in fact, just collectibles. It seems like that might be it. I mean, it's not a terrible thing, but... oh, Bonaparte. Yeah, I did hear he was in this game. I only knew about Washington and Bonaparte. They were the only names I personally recognise. I'm not too... I don't have too much knowledge of history, to be honest. I have no idea who you are.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Item? That's only pages. Ah. Cannot be equipped. Assemble all the pages as manuscript in order to read it. That would actually be a really good one because it gives me 3 different points. Kind of want to get that one badly. Golden Elixir. Golden Elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. What do you mean by negative alterations? Are you going to fix my scar? I like my scar. My scar gives me an extra point in Conviction, apparently. Wait, was that something on the floor? Nope. I'm keeping my eyes out. I didn't get that coin. Ah, I didn't get the coin downstairs by Piagi. Can I go back and down and get it? Oop. Another book of some sort. Can I go down? I can't go down. Okay, we have to get that coin some other time. I forgot there was one near Piagi. Is there something over here? Nope. Trigger the light. I get a feeling there's a lot of tricks to the light in here. Nope. More Devil's Fawn. It does sound like a useful item. I don't know what the Golden Elixir... hello? Is that something? That's just a... why is that just a... it's just a goblet. There's just a goblet left here. Okay. I take it upstairs is out of bounds for now. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Anything else? Is this cloth on the floor? Is this important? Nope. Apparently not. Can't go in here. This one doesn't even have a sign in front of it. Is that not a bedroom? Is that something else? Fireplace. Come on, there's got to be something interesting by a fireplace, surely. There's always something interesting by the fireplace. Nope, apparently not. Okay, carrying on.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Don't know who you are either. God, I could not imagine living in a house like this. That's always the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, you always, like, your own personal homes, you always think, oh, it's a bit small, I wish I had some more space. But this much space in each corridor is a mess. I have no idea what I do with all of it. Most of them are just literally a small table and a vase. How many of the exact same table can one man have? I have no idea. Is that something? I swear something just... Hang on. I swear something just glowed white. Oh, it's just a light. God damn it. Oh, nope. That's just the stairs. Anything else? Anything else at all? Anything else? There's just a pillow. It's been left on the floor. Probably means something. I can't do anything with it. How many chairs does one man need in a corridor? It's not even something you can, like, guess. Let's sit down and have a chat, because it's a corridor. You can't even see everyone, and it goes all the way over here as well. Is this another book I can pick up? Nope, that one I can't pick up, apparently. So I'm only really gonna know what's interactable if it's got a white light on it, and there's no other discernible way of figuring out what I can actually interact with. So do I have to pay attention to paintings now? I couldn't figure out what was actually the point of that that thing I did back there when we talked about the paintings. It didn't seem to give me any new information. Oh, hello. Yep, more coins. They're gonna do nothing, aren't they? I don't know how much I really care about finding them if they do nothing for me, but I guess that's what I'm supposed to do.
President George Washington.
Ah, I must be getting close to my room then if we're doubling back round. Come on, there's got to be something interesting. All I found so far that's interesting is a book and some devil's form and one golden elixir. There's got to be something more. Here's another book. Can't pick it up. Some pages. Can't pick those up. Anything at all. Nope. 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 What about this? Nope. There's got to be something, surely. No, what about this door? I can't even interact with that door. It doesn't even tell me it's just closed. It just can't be interacted
Honey.
with.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Nope, more honey. How many of those do I actually have now? Hang on. No. How many honeys do I have? Inventory. I have 4. So that's another 8 points to use at some point. Not sure what I'm using them on exactly right now. Is there anything else around here? There's got to be something more, surely. This corridor's so long, but I found so little.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay. Is there nothing else here? Anything at all?
Huh, that's me.
Okay. Right, we'll go in there in a second. I think I just got the last bit of this corridor to check out. Anything? Anything? I'm sure I'm going to be going through this place a lot, but I don't know if items respawn or anything or change from one episode to the next, so just kind of feel like it's worth my time to investigate all this now. I'll be doubly sure. What's
Duke
this?
Manuel Godoy.
Oh, hang on. That was the name in the letter. The letter she wrote to me while the address was disguised as an anagram was about Manuel Godoy, so interesting. Have to keep my eye on that one. Anything else here? No, but that's back where I came up from. Okay, back to my room. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to really explore everything. If I can get more items, I'll definitely do it. Seems like a silly thing not to explore in this game.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Unseal the letter, leave the letter closed, open the letter without breaking the seal. How much do I trust that the skill actually does what it says it does? See, here's my thinking. The story he told us is already pretty incriminating. Like, if we just told people that is what it said, it would already be kind of bad for him. So can it really be anything worse than what he told us? It's like, if you're trying to cover something up, you shouldn't cover it up with something that's equally deviant, so... I think he's telling the truth. I'm gonna leave the letter closed.
Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so...
I
Too
think
bad. I'll
I'm
wait
gonna
until I
trust
hand it to Mother.
Piaggi on that one.
Wow.
I was
Nice.
going to open the letter until he
Mortimer
told
sure
me
doesn't
what
do
it
things
actually
halfway.
contained. Now that I know, or now that I have an idea, I don't know if it's... Canberra does that sometimes. They seem to get clipped on these objects quite a lot. It's a little bit annoying.
Inferno
this?
by Dante.
I actually know that
Abandon
book.
hope, all ye who enter here.
I hadn't read
Lovely
it, but I
lectures
know it.
Mortimer's
It's
giving to
one of
his
the first few
guests.
books so far I picked
Saturn
up I have
devouring
known.
his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Why does that
Judith
keep going up?
beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented himself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Well, that's nice to know. Couldn't you tell me a cheery story about one of these
Saint
paintings?
Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
Okay. I know about as much as art as I do about history. Camelite water. Camelite water gives you the focus stage. Your next skill use will cost no effort. Ah, that sounds very useful. So they thought about it. They thought about what sort of consumables we can put in a game like this, and I think they have done a good job. Can I go out here? I can go out here. I can try. Nice statue. Great job. That's the first thing I want to see when I come out here. What is this? Can't go that way. Is this oh, this balcony runs behind all of the bedrooms. Hang on, is this a map? It's not on the map. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, it runs past all the bedrooms. Hang on, Manuel's room is this one, isn't it? No, so Richard's room's here. So this room here where my cursor is must be Manuel Godoy. I guarantee you at some point we're going to have to use this balcony to break into someone's room. That just seems to be way too much sense in the context of this game. Is there anything interesting out here? Got some lemons. More water. More honey. I'm now full on honey. I should probably use that. I should have unsealed the letter, shouldn't I? I don't... I'm, like, constantly trying to worry, like, I need to make allies in this group somehow. I don't know who to make allies with, but I feel like I should do. Oh, what's this? Collect the coins. Yep, more of those. Brilliant. Can't go anything in there. Let's go back in here. Okay, nice to know. Oh, my bedroom. I don't want to go to bed yet. I want to explore. Oh well. So what's the deal with the paintings then? Which god even is Saturn? I'm just trying to think, because I'm kind of hazy on the Greek to Roman, like, god difference. I know Zeus is Jupiter. I went up to the manor. I pieced together my mother's movements when on the docks. I convinced Piaggi to trust me with his letter. I met Mr. Washington. I remained in the ground hall to speak with Mr. Washington. I found a strange book on the quay. I asked questions about my mother. I didn't fail anything. An alternative path, I could have joined Sir Home in the small salon. I could have made an unexpected encounter. Ooh. What does that mean? Okay, I've got to level up for something. Interesting. Oh, so I actually get points for finding items. Okay. Well, it's not like finding items wasn't already a motivation for me. Ah, this is how I get more skill points. Okay, so I have a book which can increase my conviction. I don't know when it's going to let me try and use it, but I imagine hopefully soon. I also have a book that gives me etiquette, but... Okay, let's invest 1 point in conviction, because if it lets me put a book in soon, I can get that skill straight away. And I have 3 left. So what do I want? Smart Money says I should get an ability that hasn't come up yet, because it will come up. But I don't really know, like, which of these abilities, like, they all have come up in one department or another. Like, that linguistics I could have used to translate the thing back at the gates in the dock, but I used cultism to do it instead. I do like psychology. I really wish I'd been a detective now. I think psychology or questioning, both of the opportunities I missed about downstairs, do sound like very useful skills. What's actually the difference between these two? Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Read people's behavior like an open book. That's the same thing. I think I've seen this turn up more, so I'm going to go for this one. I think that one came up when I talked to the servant back at the docks as well. Ah, so I can equip. Well, here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Okay. I would like to pick the one with conviction, because that gives me a new ability, does it not? Yes, it does. Okay, good. We have that now. Wonderful. So I'm trying to get that Jack of all trades trait, which is apparently get level 1 on everything. Don't know if that's even possible within the first episode of this game, but I'll give it a go. Oh, they put my effort points back up to full. That's kind of useful. They weren't really that low, but I'll take it. Hello. Ah, seeing through the eyes of servants.
The
So I
servants
do
are not very
see. I can only see visions through a person's
Duché
perspective.
can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
So you're not him?
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Hello, Napoleon, I imagine.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Wait, are you Mortimer or
Good evening,
not?
gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this? Come, take a seat, my friend.
So are you Mortimer or are you not? Because you said he. Do you normally talk about yourself in the third person? I got some information on Napoleon, I'll look that up in a minute. So he actually has identical servants, I just realised. I guess they are all wearing wigs, so that's not a revelation.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
For now.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
I'm coming.
I kind of want to explore the room. Okay, we'll hurry up. Come on, I'm hurrying, Hang on, Mr. Washington. Hello, Mr. President.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
Yeah,
No,
no,
not
it's fine,
release.
it's fine.
Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, She is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
I know.
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
I know.
that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
Kind of awkward in the
It is
character
disturbing
bios tell me
indeed.
what's supposed to be
Yes.
a secret.
I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just
She's in a
need
small
10
salon, and why are you
minutes.
even coming to me?
But
Why don't
my
you just
vision is
search?
true. There are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
You know, normally you're supposed to say something that gives me equal reason to go with both. Everything you just said I should ignore Mortimer and ignore Washington and investigate the vision. I just don't trust him yet. He's too pro-Mortimer. Let's... See, my problem right now is anything we can learn about this woman, I probably already know from reading the bio. So we're just going to go ahead and investigate
I
the
don't
vision.
feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
I did say I wanted to make allies, and I did the exact opposite. Great job. Okay, what room were they in? Is it this one? Bonaparte's room. Is that the one I was going to? Spy on the men to be ridden. Okay, we're gonna try going this way then. I don't know if it was actually Bonaparte's room I'm supposed to be going in.
I recognize this part of the corridor. I'm close.
Oh, there are multiple paths to reach your objective. Maybe I'll go to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. That's an interesting warning. Wait, that's Emily. What are you trying to tell me? Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
I see. So that's where it's happening, in that room. I've just got to find a way in there.
Okay, I'm confused already. Hang on. So, there was a guy walking down here. I didn't see him. I don't think that was Washington, but it might have been. And he's saying... There's something in there. Is there another door I can use? I mean, I could just talk to this servant, but that's not very discreet at all.
Sir Jacques Perru?
Can I go? Ooh. No. Ooh. It does look like these rooms are
I don't recognize
connected.
anything in here. This must not be the room for my vision.
Yes, but it might be better. Oh, hello.
A pattern with 4 circles.
I don't have a key with 4 circles. What's this? It's a coin. Okay. That's not... You know what? I've got all these points and all this honey. I'm just going to pick this. Unlock. Anything interesting? There's a bunch of stuff. I don't know if any of it's worth anything.
Dear Monsieur Perru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
Interesting. I also got some Devil's Horn and some other thing. What was the other one? Carmenite water. Okay, I don't know if I'm on a clock or anything. I do kind of have a bit of urgency here. Oh, what's this? Just
Great.
unlock it, fine.
Honey.
More honey. Right. Can I use one of those now? I'm kind of... Oh. Wait, am I? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm getting full of those. I'm going to use one now. I'm not desperately in need of more points, but they're not technically going to waste, and I am kind of full on them.
A letter addressed to the French Revolutionary Court. He wants to show them his loyalty, and for that,
Yeah, Louis, just skim
This
and
one's a
go.
list of guillotinable people. Women, children, precautionary beheadings? This man would kill them all. This man's ruthless.
Oh, Jack Peru is immune to diversions, apparently. I'm not even sure what that means. It's another room. Where is this? Hang on. I keep getting the pause menus wrong. It looks like these things are part of the same balcony, but I can't see a way through this one. Just have a quick explore.
Fine quality boots. Given the size of them, the man they belong to must be pretty big.
Okay. Daily
Records
record
of the
secret
police.
Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris.
It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris. And there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
Ooh, he's vulnerable to psychology. Why am I learning so much about this guy? I don't even know who he is yet. I haven't met him.
Dear friend, please come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
Okay. Still not really learning that much here. I need to get a move on in case I'm on the time limit here. I guess I should be using my vision to figure out where he is. Oh no, I don't have to use my vision. I know where they are. The servant's out there. He won't let me in unless I have to talk to him. That doesn't sound very discreet. Oh, can I go out here? No? Come on. He said something about sneaking in. This is the only way I can see myself sneaking. Ah, there we go.
This one is blocked.
I don't have... Damn it, I didn't get vigilance. So, I have to talk with the servants. Like, there's nothing else, is there? There's one other room. But... that's Emily's room. I don't think she's gonna let me in. Or I don't think I have enough of an excuse to get her to let me all the way in. Don't mind me, Mr. Servant. I may come back if I have to. If she lets me in here, I could go round, but I have my doubts.
Locked.
I wonder how to do the servant. How did the servants go about their duties then? Alright, let's try it. But Emily's still in there, surely. This feels like a bad idea.
This doesn't seem to be the room for my vision.
No, of course it isn't.
King George III in coronation robes. Nice
I have
touch
no
for a
idea
woman
what I'm
English
doing right
duchess.
now, what I'm supposed to be doing. I kind of regret not just going with Washington's idea. That idea seems more simple.
It's a
Just read
letter
quickly.
from Lady Hillsborough that she apparently never got to send. Office 101. Buckingham Palace, London?
Dear Mr. Walsingham, nothing to worry about. I cannot meet you at the palace as planned, as an important matter has cropped up, which requires all my attention. You will guess who I have gone to fetch at dear Mortimer's, and thus you will understand my hurried departure.
What on earth is she talking about?
I can guarantee you will be back as soon as possible. You will understand that to be able to serve you, I must assemble all my assets. You know I put the interests of the crown above my own. Tell the Queen I, of course, will assume all of the responsibility and consequences for my absence. Your devoted servant, E.H.
Whoa, Walsingham. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, yes, that's right. It's the name of the famous master spy for Queen Elizabeth I. Seems
Jeez,
the
it
fellow
means
has
a
been
logic.
dead
Damn
for
it,
the
this woman
past
is good against all my
200
strengths.
years. It must be an alias. No doubt. Emily's involved in the secret dealings of the crown.
Why did the subtitles
Well, at
keep
any rate,
disappearing so fast?
Emily didn't come here to finish up a deal with anyone. She came here looking for someone just like I did.
Great. I don't think this helps me. Also, that's a weird statue. Oh, what's
Dear
that?
E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should under no circumstances hamper Sir Gregory's plans. Decidedly, they have support from the highest level in Buckingham Palace. So here we both are, hands and feet tied, and little room to maneuver. Keep me abreast of events. Our mission is becoming more complicated. Yours, E. T.S. The French chapter of the Order doesn't appear to know anything about the arrival of our friend Sarah. I therefore cannot comment on it. However, my guess is that she has come here for personal reasons.
Interesting. So which E is her? It's an interesting way of doing things. E from E to E. Nobody can tell what you're actually saying at all. Anything here? Anything here? Probably another book to equip.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Okay, a little bit egotistical. Is she in bed? Oh, she is. Okay. That's not good. Right, hang on. Ah, no. Where's... Oh, the balcony door's there. That's not good. Okay, I'd like to be able to explore, but I have my doubts. That I can do so without waking her up.
It's Emily's room. She's fast asleep.
Don't... No, do not ogle her body. You creepy man. Let's just grab some stuff and then go.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Wonderful. Can we get a move on? I'm very self-conscious right now.
Circle the lock.
What does... I don't... That's gonna take up more points. Do it. Tray unlocked. Out of breath. Wonderful. Just take the stuff and go.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other.
Nobody likes a rhymer.
She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Is this really about the paintings? Okay, I got some Carmelite Water. Carmelite Water is the one that next skill use is free. Which one is that on? Okay, it's on the... that's up. I think you're going to have to start using that because I'm running out of honey.
From William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily.
Ah,
He was the English Prime
not looking.
Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now.
Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Okay, not really sure how helpful most of this stuff.
A
Fine.
devil's thorn, to be used to uncover the best disguised traits.
I'm not sure that was worth it. Let's get out of it. Have I looked at that
A
book
letter
yet?
from William Pitt the Younger.
Yes, okay. I don't need to read that more.
He's the
Okay, let's
present
go.
Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He has indeed some powerful backers.
Hello, origami.
An origami. This origami talks about the disappearance of a child.
Wait, seriously? Put down. I'm not picking it up. Don't leave her any signs that we're here. Let's just get through here. See what's going on in Bonaparte room. Don't make it so obvious. Shut the door. She's gonna notice the draft. You daft. Oh, hello.
I understand your eagerness, but the pressure on my family complicates the task.
Relax, my friend. Your relatives will soon be safe.
So what I saw in my vision really did happen. Well, I hope I haven't missed anything important.
I thank you so much.
Don't mention it. Now that's settled, let us speak about your support.
Yes. You mentioned earlier some assistance from the Golden Order?
Absolutely. I have concluded an agreement with their leader, Lady Sarah Faustine de Richet.
Another case that Mother didn't tell me about.
The funds
All that he's
from
lying
the
about.
order will finance the building of a foundry in Tuscany. You will soon be able to count on 100 or more cannons for your future campaigns.
I was not expecting so much help from you. When can I meet this de Richet?
Well, unfortunately, something has cropped up. De Richet has disappeared.
Disappeared? What? Here?
Yes, but the staff are redoubling efforts to find her, I assure you.
So the agreement, is it on or off?
It is on. Her right-hand man has just arrived here to help us find her. And it is none other than her son, Louis Maurice de Richet. I wager he will ensure his mother's commitments are met.
Louis. Not an easy name to live with in these times.
Of course. But from now on, you will deal with him.
This man, it can only be Mortimer.
Very well. I will seek him out.
Merde.
Oh no. What do I do? I don't have agility. God damn it! That may have been a bad use of an item.
Well, I better get away from here.
Am I free? Am I good? I don't know. I'm just doing a really weird crawl at the moment. Okay. May have wasted an item. I probably should have just taken Washington's thing. It would have been simpler. Where am I now? Oh. Hello.
Louis?
Emily? I can explain.
Perhaps, but remain
Oh god. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of every point increases when using your skills. Use a golden elixir to kill yourself. Oh, okay. Good. I can do that.
still.
But
Well,
first,
it looks up.
you could
There.
perhaps remove the blade from my throat?
You have 10 seconds to explain your
Nope, I
presence
need more honey.
here.
Spare your instance. Apologize, Bruce. Try to calm her down. Wait. What are her weaknesses? Logic. That's all I got. I swear I had something else. Isn't she immune to something else? No? Okay. Right. I'm innocence.
Here for you.
What are you doing in my room?
That was good. Okay. Appearance of the
I thought
deceptive.
a night's stroll would help me sleep better. A servant must have closed
That
the
is
window
not a
behind
good
me.
excuse.
And my window was the only way for you to get back inside. Most convincing.
Apparently it was a
What
good
were
excuse.
you really doing on the balcony?
Speak about your young soldier division.
A
Do
young
it.
soldier
Okay.
arrived
I'm
this
just gonna be
evening.
blunt.
Someone was waiting for him in his room. I wanted to find out more, and what I heard was worth the risk.
All right, go on.
I think we have to surrender some information here. I can't.
Do they involve the Golden Order?
Fine. I should not trust her. Let's try keep it quiet. I've got some blunders I can spend.
Your silence bores me, Louis.
In that
Okay.
case, I will say no more.
Okay,
I
I'm
overheard a
sharing the information.
conversation between a French soldier
I
and some
can't
other
talk my way
individual.
out of this one.
And what were they talking about?
It seems Mother is involved. Something about a military campaign. Apparently my mother validated an order of cannons to help this man.
Really? Since when does the Order finance wars?
As far as I know, since never.
Did they give any details? A date? What they were for?
Nothing at all. Did you know anything about this?
No, but I won't forget. Thank you. All right, Louis, I might have overreacted a bit. Please do excuse me.
I don't think you
And
have.
Next time, please try knocking on my door. I'd be delighted to open it for you.
Oh.
Please stop flirting with me.
I'll remember in that case. Good night, Emily.
Good night, Louis.
Okay. I really wish I had just done Washington's now. That was a huge mess. Did I learn anything actually interesting across all of that? I mean, obviously just stuff about a war. What does it say about him? Napoleon Bonaparte, young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of making history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. Interesting. Right, I'm kind of wiped out now. Am I going the right way to get back to my rooms? I am. Okay, good. Let's just get a move on and call it a night, I think. I can't do anything else. Just say go back to bed. Hi, Pyagi. No, Pyagi, no more, please. I've done enough.
I wanted to speak to you about something important.
What?
Do you still have my letter on you? The one
Yes.
I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't open it down here.
Thank you, my
Oh, I
son.
can lie? Ah!
I see.
I
that
could have
it's
opened it.
still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you.
I mean, it's good I got a friend,
Give me
but
1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Well, I've had an eventful evening. Can I just go to bed now, please? I've done enough. Emily now knows I have visions or something.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll
Yeah,
search for
that
Louis
sounds
tomorrow.
good.
If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Well, it'd be nice, but don't make any promises. Okay. Success. I passed through Lady Hillsborough's room. I've been spying on men in my vision. I convinced Lady Hillsborough of my innocence. I showed Pyagi his letter unsealed. I didn't fail anything, which is good. I missed out on helping Mr. Washington with his projects. I could have prevented a violent confrontation. What the heck happened? I could have found out something about my mother's past. Okay. So, Washington's plan would have actually taken me on a very different route. Interesting. And I got some levels up for it. Brilliant. I am very wiped out from that right now. Okay, I got 4 more points to spend on things, so I should have had vigilance or agility or whatever this is. Which one of these is vigilance? I'm getting confused. That's vigilance. Okay, agility would have been useful just now, and I didn't have it. If it gives me the other option to equip a book, I can go for questioning or etiquette or linguistics. I don't have any of those. Do I? No, I don't have any of them. So I'm thinking 1 point here, maybe, and then I can equip the etiquette book, and then 2 points here, 1 point somewhere else. I don't know, and I'm noticing already, so it did say, since I picked this path, I could get the others, but they would be more expensive. So this one's level 2 requires 4, that level 2 requires 5. Okay. Let's get the... Should I really prioritize getting agility? Because it just came up, so it might not come up again anytime soon. Let's get... I want questioning. Let's get that, because that's kind of good. And then 1 point in etiquette, and I'll equip the etiquette book to get that one finished. Okay, so I think that's probably a good place to end it, actually. I think, yeah, it's been about another hour. As soon as we wake up, I'll call it a day, I think. So I don't get all my effort points back. I get a certain number of them. Should probably keep track of how many that is.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Nope, manuscripts to equip. Okay, I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to equip the etiquette one. And I now have another ability. So I only need another 5, and I've got 2 points already invested in them. So that's not bad. As long as I get the right manuscripts, I might be able to actually get this Jack of all trades thing now, straight away. But yeah, hopefully that will work out fine. So yeah, this is like a good place to end it. I'll see you in the next time, guys, where we'll look through this room and see if our mother left any clues or anything. See you there, guys. Bye-bye.